What if you could travel to the deepest points of our planet? What would you find? Lost civilizations? Mythical sea monsters? Rivers of gold hidden beneath the Earth's crust? Probably not. But what you would find is something just as extraordinary. A world where light doesn't reach, where creatures survive in crushing darkness, and where the forces of nature push the limits of what life can endure. Today, we're going on a journey to some of the most extreme places on Earth, so buckle up because this is a trip like no other. Welcome to the Abyss. Not many people can say they visited the deepest points of Earth, but Victor Vescovo can. From 2018 to 2019, he led an expedition known as the 5 Deeps, visiting the deepest points in all 5 of Earth's oceans. This journey covered an astonishing 87,000 kilometers, 54,059 miles, in just 10 months. Using a specially designed submarine, Vescovo and his team completed 39 dives into the abyss. But today, we're focusing on just one of those places, the deepest of them all, the Mariana Trench. If you want to visit Challenger Deep, the lowest known point of the Mariana Trench, you'll need to set aside about $750,000. But hey, you'd be one of only a handful of people to ever venture that far down. Your journey starts in Japan, where you'll board a research vessel that will take you about 2,000 kilometers, 1,242 miles, into the Pacific Ocean. Once you arrive at the dive site, it's time to enter the small, pressurized submarine. Your descent begins. The first 200 meters, 656 feet below the surface, are full of life. Schools of fish dart around coral reefs, and even large predators like sharks roam these waters. But as you descend further, the light begins to fade, and the ocean turns into an endless black void. Around 1,000 meters, 3,280 feet, the deep-sea creatures start appearing. At this depth, you might come across the Fangtooth, a small but terrifying predator. It grows only about 16 centimeters, 6 inches long, but its teeth are so large that it has to store them in special sockets beside its brain just to close its mouth. It's a reminder that life in the deep sea has adapted in some truly bizarre ways. As you continue your descent past 2,500 meters, 8,200 feet, you realize that even the largest ocean creatures, like whales, don't usually venture this deep. The pressure is growing intense. At 8,000 meters, 26,200 feet, it's 1,100 times what you experience at sea level. Without a protective submarine, your body would be crushed instantly. But somehow, life still exists here. After 2.5 hours, you finally reach the bottom. Challenger Deep, 10,994 meters, 36,070 feet below the surface. It's a barren landscape, cold and silent, but not completely lifeless. If you look closely, you might see Hirundellea gigas, a tiny amphipod species only 3 centimeters, 1.2 inches, long. There are no sea monsters, no lost treasures, just the raw alien beauty of Earth's final frontier. But Challenger Deep isn't the only extreme location we're visiting today. Now let's head to the world's deepest known underwater volcano, the West Mata volcano, located southwest of the Samoas. You'll need another submarine to reach it, but after the Mariana Trench, this should be no problem. If you're lucky, you might witness an eruption. Lava fountains bursting into the ocean, releasing glowing bubbles of molten rock. But be careful, the debris from these eruptions can be deadly. Now let's explore a deep place created by humans, the Mponeng gold mine in South Africa, the deepest operating mine in the world. It stretches 4 kilometers, 2.5 miles below the surface, about as deep as 10 Empire State Buildings stacked on top of each other. To get there, you'd ride an elevator packed with 119 other miners, descending into the Earth's crust. The deeper you go, the hotter it gets. Without an advanced cooling system, the mine's temperature would reach a deadly 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Even with cooling, the temperature hovers around 38 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Whether natural or man-made, The deepest places on Earth hold countless mysteries. According to NASA, over 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. If we want to continue uncovering the secrets of these remote places, we must take better care of our planet. Pollution is already creeping into even the deepest parts of the ocean, with plastic waste found in the Mariana Trench. Can you imagine if the ocean's greatest depths became just another dumping ground for human trash? Well, that's a story for another What If?